everybody, and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles. I'm Major Glitterix, and yeah, just welcome back, guys. So it's been kind of a little bit since I played this game. That is because I did a session of this game, I think last week I did a session of this game, and it made me so angry because there's a mission that just, it actually made me rage quit. So it was just basically like a 1.5 hour session of me just sitting there being like just dead silent, just angry. And but however, I have grinded, I have upgraded everything that I can upgrade, so hopefully things will be better. And also I've kind of memorized the map a little bit, so hopefully things will go a little bit better this time around. So here we go. Here we are. So it is currently the 7th of January, 2017. And yes, I already watched these cutscenes, but since, you know, you guys haven't seen them yet, we're gonna watch them again, so let's do it. Whew! Man, it's good to be back.
The Great Vassal Bridge is back in our hands.
I haven't recorded in like a while, man. I haven't recorded in a while, and I'm pretty sad about that.
That pushed the front line back, forcing the Empire to gather forces in central Gallia.
It's mostly because I've been so busy, man. It's mostly because of that.
Does this mean we're headed that way as well?
The army will take that front. Meanwhile, the militia will head south. Our next target is here, in the Kloden area.
The Kloden Wildwood. I was there last summer taking soil samples.
I said this last time, but Woken has such an interesting life.
It's a dense forest with plenty of hills and valleys. It's hard.
Oops, sorry.
What's our strategic objective there, Captain?
He's basically saying it's like very hard to get around in there, basically.
The Empire has set up a supply base there to fuel their invasion of central Gallia.
I see. So if we seize the supply base, we cut off the flow of supplies moving north.
Precisely. The 3rd Regiment's objective is to take that base.
That lip syncing, though.
All squads are to prepare for woodland combat and await orders.
Woodland combat? What a nightmare. What do you mean? The woods dull your sense of direction, and poor roads make for slow advances. This'll be our toughest operation yet.
Maybe so, but deeper in the woods you have a better chance of spotting rare foliage.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. Every single unit that we have, so, you know, like the scouts, shock troopers, lancers, engineers, and snipers, they all have gotten upgrades. They've all been leveled up to level 4. I think all of them are level 4, with scouts being slightly ahead of everyone else. So that's basically what the levels look like right now.
There's one kind of insectivorous plant in Kloden called the moondew that can suck a...
Can suck a what?
I get it. You really do have a one-track mind. You know that?
I'm saying nature isn't just a burden. We might find the key to victory in the woods.
Maybe.
All right. I'll keep a lookout for your key while I'm slogging along.
By the way, I have a donut. I don't know if I'm gonna eat it or not. I might. I got it from a friend. He bought it for me, which was very nice of him, because I did not expect him to get me one, but he got me one. It's one of those long ones, you know, the ones with like that are pretty long. Let me just take a bite of it real quick. Oh! Huh! It's cream filled.
Hopefully your plant won't have eaten it.
Okay. On to the next one. Here we get to finally see our villains. Our, stereotypical assholes of the week, basically. Very interesting structure. Bethold Gregor, leader of the Northern Gallian invasion.
Gallia's mongrels have reclaimed Vassal Bridge. Are the men of our defensive units cowards? This loss is a stain on the Emperor's honor.
He's got one long face.
I hear the enemy crossed the river in tanks.
Rada
Whoever's
Jaeger.
leading them is no fool.
Seriously, screw that guy.
On the contrary, this was a fluke. These are peasants, nothing more. Peasants and barbarians.
I'll
How
tell
could
you
they be
why.
anything else?
If birthright is all it takes to win a battle, you must find war so very boring.
Damn, dude.
The issue here is Gallia's
Salvaria
resistance
Bless.
and how to end it, swiftly and decisively.
Exactly. They'll use their victory at Vassal Bridge as footing for a counterstrike in central Gallia.
How shall we proceed? What says your grace?
We will extinguish these flames. Our course is clear. The Gallian army must be crushed.
Maximilian.
We will require reinforcements. They will be sent to Central Gallia.
Whew! Let's do it. I'm pumped. I'm pumped for this fight, man.
Now then, the route of supply through Kloden has to be made unshakable. Gregor, see to a restructuring of our central forces. Then you will continue to press northward.
Sir.
We will head to Barius. Salvaria, be so kind as to accompany us there.
With pleasure. And to the ends of the earth, your grace.
Brown noser.
Kloden base and supply lines. See to them, Jaeger. They need protecting.
Yeah, screw Jaeger, man.
Gallia may have already dispatched troops to the south. Therefore, make haste to Kloden.
Of course. Leave it to me, Your Grace.
I freaking hate Jaeger. The reason why I hate Jaeger so much is because he's in this mission. And he shows up right when you get to the camp. Oops, what? That was odd. He basically shows up right when you get to the camp. And, oh my goodness. His tank, which I think is called Lupus, is such a pain in the ass. Like, seriously. It is so annoying, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Hopefully with my new upgrades to, Edelweiss, like, I did all the upgrades to her as much as I can. And I did, like, as much upgrades to all the weapons of all the units as much as I could. So, yeah. And I also, like, upped our armor and everything like that. So, hopefully, this will be fine. I'm hoping.
What are we doing? Remind me, whose idea was it to come out here anyway? Enough with the trees already.
You could say that again. Woods are so thick you can't tell up from down with these trees.
Well, down is where you're standing, so, you know, it's pretty easy.
Here we go.
Hey, great. What did he find? A map in the dirt?
This part's pretty funny.
Alicia, hold on to these for me, will you?
Sure, Welkin. What are these? Some kind of nuts?
No. Actually, they're long-beard goat droppings.
Ah! Gross! You made me hold poo? Are you crazy? Ugh. Hey, Welks. Did you find something useful?
Come here. Take a look at this.
The grass has been trampled down, looks like. What's the deal with that?
An animal trail. With any luck, this could be our way out. Animals have a natural instinct to find the most efficient path. That's why the grass is trampled down. They snap off the branches, they eat the grass. As a result, they clear a perfect trail.
So if we make like goats and follow it, the path will take us through.
The enemy supply base should be nearby. This is where we'll start our operation.
I do really like Rosie and Largo. It's just how they treated, like, I don't get how they treat Isara at all, because, like, I don't get what the whole Darkson thing is. I don't know if there's like some lore that I need to read up on. I don't know if there's a game before this one that maybe explains it a bit more, but I honestly have no idea what is the deal with the Darksons. I still don't know. Maybe I'll look it up, but then again, I'm kind of afraid of looking up spoilers. Oh yeah, also, another thing I forgot to mention. In this playthrough, if I lose a soldier, right? If like, a soldier dies on me, like, if one of my scouts, like, walks onto a landmine and gets blown up, and then suddenly an enemy comes and, like, gets them and they die permanently, but I end up finishing the mission, I'm not going to, like, go, oh, time to load back and do that mission all over again. No, I'm gonna keep them dead. And then at the very end of this playthrough, I'm going to basically be like, do like kind of a in memory of segment where I'll go through all the soldiers who died in like black and white and their like introductions and stuff. I think that'd be very cool, very emotional. And yeah, so that's what I want to do. So let's go on to the next episode. As you can tell, I'm a lot more chatty today.
La 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 la.
That's really nice, Rosie. What song is that? It's so pretty.
Oh, just a song I sang back in the day.
Oh, you used to be a singer? I didn't know that.
I said this before, but like, Rosie definitely looks the part of a singer, doesn't she?
Ha! You paint a much prettier picture than it was. I used to sing at a bar in my town.
Still, that song was really pretty. I'd love to hear the whole thing sometime.
Maybe I'll put on a little show one of these days.
We're not alone here.
There's a rustle in the bushes.
I'll go investigate.
If you know what that's from, you're awesome, by the way, just saying.
Put your hands in the air.
Moink?
Moink?
It's a pig? It looks like a Porcavian piglet.
That's a bit of a harsh name, ain't it? A Porcavian? Pork-avian? Really? That's it's a bit on the nose, ain't it?
What's your story? Get separated from your mom?
I'll take a look further in.
Well, what did you find?
There must have been a skirmish here. It looks like a stray bullet hit his mother.
Damn, dude.
Even all the way out here, the war's still claiming lives.
You lost your family too, huh, little guy? Left all alone.
Yep.
Well, Alicia, does he want to come with us?
What? Can we?
We're the militia. Every Gallian has the right to join.
You hear that? As of today, you're a member of Squad 7, little guy.
I was kind of wondering when he'd show up, because he's on the front cover of the game, so I was kind of wondering when he'd show up. Moink! 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 Okay, so hopefully I'll be able to do this mission. Please, God. Please, God. If there is a God up there, please, just let me get through this mission, please. I'm begging you at this point, man. I am literally begging you at this point.
Here's a brief on the task at hand.
Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly read this out, and then I'll skip all the tutorial stuff for, like, the mines, and I'll just quickly explain it. The enemy's supply base is located at the east end of these woods, tucked behind a tight defensive line. Your squad will sweep in and attack from the west to capture it and cut off their lifeline. I suggest you hit the base head-on with your tank, while foot soldiers take the north path behind the enemy's back. The objective is the occupation of the enemy's base camp. Tread carefully. I suspect they've planted mines all across the area leading up to the base. Those little suckers are freaking horrible. Just saying. You should be able to see them, but be careful. Accidentally stepping on one will mean major damage. An engineer can dismantle a landmine by approaching it and pressing the OK button when the command appears. Also, remember that a tank can roll over landmines without sustaining damage. That's another way to clear the road. Conversely, foot soldiers can walk on larger anti-tank mines unharmed, but a tank will take tread damage. We've heard word that enemy backup is approaching even now. Get out there and claim that base, fast. No matter how many turns it takes you, you can do like the least amount of turns it takes. Freaking Jaeger is still gonna show up, and his tank, which I think is called Lupus, is a pain in the butt. So hopefully we'll be able to do this. I'm really hoping. So okay, basically the setup that I had earlier that worked and got me the farthest in this entire thing was I had, okay, I've learned my lesson. Do not freaking put Ica in there. She is allergic to pollen, and she will get that nasty pollen disease. So, we do not want to do that. So, what we want to do is instead, let's put in, no, let's put in Alicia right there. So I've learned that snipers are not very effective in this place, so we're just gonna go with scouts and basically shock troopers and maybe one engineer in this team. So let's have Wendy be right there. Let's have another one, so maybe Ramona. And then let's have one little guy. Actually, do I want another one of these, or do I want a Lancer, so that way when Lupus arrives, when Jaeger arrives in Lupus, maybe I can get a flanking attack, because that's the whole point of this group, is to go out and flank. So maybe get rid of Ramona. Okay. So, get rid of Ramona. Or should I? This is a tough decision. This is a tough decision. But let's quickly go and, like, get maybe Elise. Or maybe, like, Walter. Or maybe Jan. Yeah, let's have Jan go right there. We want Largo next to the tank, trust me. That's gonna be very helpful. And then let's have... I'm debating on whether... I'm kind of torn in three ways here. On one hand, I could have a scout. So that way I have a lot of distance that I can cover, and a lot of headshots that I can do. Or I put in a shock trooper, and just completely go ham. Or I put in an engineer that can disable and heal things. I'm thinking that we should just go for another I think that we should just go for another scout. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Now, this one is difficult to kind of plan out. Let's have Frieza be right there, Largo be on the other side of her, because these two are basically going to be like the escorts. We want Dallas right there, right behind the well, we want like any. Let's have a different one, because she hates men, and Largo being there. I mean, granted we have Frieza, but yeah, let's have just Nadine be there instead. Because that will give, like, basically, when you have them, like, if, say, they fancy women like Dallas does, she will, and she hates men. If she's around a man, she will freaking have, like, debuffs, basically, which really sucks. And you know what, let's put Let's put Rosie right there as well. So what's gonna end up happening, which I'll show you what the plan is once we get in. Okay, let's go in.
Now, let's begin the operation.
Whew! I'm ready.
Confident victory is within reach.
I'm freaking ready, dude. Oh crap, I dropped the case.
The enemy's supply base is through these woods. Squad 7, move out!
Okay. Let's do it. Okay, so let me...
The tank will follow the road to the south. Team 2, take the trail to the base.
All right.
About team attacks. Basically, like, it's like where if you get like a critical, or maybe you're doing really well, or maybe they're with a person that they like and maybe fancy, it is a good idea to basically put, like, it's a good idea to put them together because they will have attacks that they can do. Basically, they have to be next to each other when they do like a dual attack. So what we first want to do, let me quickly give you the rundown of what we're going to be seeing here. Okay, so you have these guys. These guys run over here. There's going to be like an assault trooper right there, and there's going to be one guy on a anti-tank machine gun. So we need to take that down like immediately. As you can see, there's two tanks and one tank and two lancers right there. Up here, right there, there is a freaking anti-tank guy. What we have to do is there is a path that leads up to him. So we're going to have, I think it's Ramona? Is Ramona? No, Frieza. We're going to have Frieza basically go up there, if she can. Hopefully she will be able to get up there in time. But first, what we want her to do is take down these two Lancers. That's exactly what we want her to do right now. So, how is their armor compared to... Oh yeah, we're higher level, I think. Okay, so let's have Frieza go first. And let's have her just kind of move up and see if she can get a good shot.
Anti-tank gunnery sighted on the north bank. Pushing ahead could prove dangerous.
Oh, don't worry, I'll handle that.
We'll have to hope Team 2 can take it out from behind.
We can handle that. We can handle that.
Put yourself at risk.
Okay, Frieza. Now is the time to have your aim be true. Oh my goodness, Frieza, you actually did pretty good. Okay, well...
You still have sufficient ammo.
Okay. Now let's have Alicia go up because she's immortal. Basically, I learned that Alicia, Rosie, and Largo cannot die. Watch out for that mine right there.
Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Okay, so he's very close to being dead. Let's have the other scout, which is, I think, Ramona.
This looked good.
Let's have her go up as well. Watch out for the mines, because I always freaking stepped on them. It was just terrible. Okay. Nicely done. Thank you for the help, Alicia.
Yes! Nice work!
Alright. Now that that's out of the way, we can move Edelweiss forward. So let's do that. And let's try to shoot the tank.
You have visibility there.
Can I get a good shot? Oh no, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Now, what my plan is we want Nadine to just freaking tail Edelweiss the entire way. Basically using Edelweiss as a shield. And if we go to change, she has an engineer's tool. That thing will be our lifesaver during this fight. Just letting you know. Okay, let's have
Okay, I'm on top of it.
Ramona take out this other, guy. Done. Easy as pie. Alright, so they have one less command point now, which is good.
Man down, everybody.
Let's just keep those two there for right now. Oh wait, no, I forgot. Okay, hold on.
Good.
Hold on. Quickly go. Come on.
I see an enemy.
Okay, there we go. Got the camp. Whew! Whew! Okay, so what I think we should do, before going into the main enemy camp, we should take over this camp.